Good evening and welcome to Valley Stadium here in West Des Moines. It's time once again for Des Moines Menace Soccer USL2 League. They play the second match tonight in a three-game set with Wichita. The first match was 6-0 here. Ami joining me here from the Menace team, sitting in on color once again. Thank you for doing that. And have this game, and then they go to Kansas City. The Menace head down to Kansas City for that one, but again, we talked about coming in here for Wichita, the challenge it was, and then now the Menace, they've moved up to the top of the power rankings after that win, and it doesn't get any easier for Wichita here tonight, does it?
No, absolutely not. You know, you probably see a different kind of setup today, different lineup from the Des Moines Menace, but equally good in talent. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough game for Wichita. I'm sure Wichita are going to know the challenge that's ahead of them, and, yeah, going into next week as well with the away game. It's going to be a tough couple of weeks for Wichita.
We saw in that game the Menace got ahead, but they still kept doing what they needed to do, move the ball around, and they got some new players in and work it around. And I'm assuming that's kind of what they want to see here again tonight, huh?
Yeah, they're going to try and manipulate the ball, shift it from side to side, and just basically keep possession. You see Wichita go down to 10 men last time, which didn't help, but straight away you saw the press from Des Moines, the lack of space Wichita had, and you're going to see a similar thing today. Yeah,
that was early on where they went down a man with the red card. Mm-hmm. Any injuries or things to note from that coming out of that match the other night to worry about?
No, not from the top of my head. Everyone's okay. Everyone's feeling good. And yeah, with the strength and depth that they have, you know, it's Coach McKeever. He has everything in need to change the shape, change the team a little bit, just to give those players, you know, a bit of a break, because playing 2 games in the matter of 2 or 3 days is very, very difficult. And yeah, maybe some injuries would have came today. So a lot of reinforcements have come in today to try and ease that, and hopefully everyone will stay fully fit going into next week.
And it seems not as warm maybe, but there's a little more humidity in the air here. We got just a smattering of rain, and to add to that humidity, and if you're in Iowa, we always say, our saying is it's not the heat, it's the humidity. Right. And we got a little bit of that here tonight with some of that, but again, they've been training well and should be pretty well used to those conditions, shouldn't they?
Yeah, these boys play in college, especially in the fall from August, you know, some of the warmest months of the year, and some of them are down south, some of them are everywhere, so they should be used to that for sure.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll do that. We'll come back with more in our pregame here at Des Moines Menace, hosting Wichita once again here tonight, and match number 2 in this series on CISN.TV.
A Chicken in Orilla is a classic roadhouse joint serving chicken any way you want. All hand-cut, hand-breaded, and 100% satisfying. Chicken, just like your mama used to make. Bring the whole fam for all their favorites, and chicken so good you'll know why we could only call ourselves the Chicken. In the middle of nowhere, but just minutes from everywhere.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does.
In 10 minutes or less, let Schottenkirk Chevy make you an offer on the spot for your vehicle regardless of make, model, condition, or value. With our early lease termination program, we can help you get out of your lease whether you bought from us or not. Click, call, or stop in to get an offer for your car in 10 minutes or less.
Who loves you, Iowa? Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee does. WaukeeChevy.com.
There's more Iowa in the Iowa Tap Room than you may realize. Housed in a building nearly as old as Iowa itself, the Iowa Tap Room greets you with a harvest of 120 Iowa craft beers on tap from all corners of the state. And the food doesn't get much more Iowa than this. The Iowa Tap Room. All Iowa beer. One amazing place.
Is this guy a contractor who does good work or a contractor who needs work? For a reliable recommendation, trust the Better Business Bureau, protecting consumers for over a century. When you go to bbb.org to check out a business, you'll learn if it's BBB accredited, see its grade on customer service, and read honest, useful reviews from local people. For online recommendations you can trust, start with trust at bbb.org/Iowa.
Here at Valley Stadium, Des Moines Menace getting ready to take on FC Wichita. Dardaniel Tsunami with me here tonight. We have, I think, the standings graphic here. We'll get it in a minute, but it's hard to believe so much anticipation without. Oh, there we are. There's the standings right there. You see the Menace at 7-0. The 21 points have been all the way through. Chicago 4-0-2. They've not lost yet. Have 2 ties, and that'll be coming up. That's the next series after this one. But I was just going to say, so much anticipation with not having a season last year. Hurry up and get here. Man, it's gone fast, hasn't it? It seems like we're already down to the last, 4 games here in the regular season.
Yeah, you're right. It's gone by really, really quickly, faster than I ever thought it would be. But yeah, we've still got a few more games to make the most out of, and obviously we can't take this for granted, especially after the past year. So it's good to be back, and it's gone very, very, very fast.
I saw some of the reaction on Twitter, some of these players, but a lot of happy players, some of them getting in the scorebook there with some goals in that in the last matchup. So everybody's got to be feeling pretty good right now, don't they?
Yeah, everyone's full of confidence. 7 straight wins, the only team left in the whole country who hasn't dropped any points. So exciting times with the Menace.
And the teams are coming out of the locker room here. We'll see them. Yeah, there you are. There's a shot of them coming out, and the Menace in the traditional black and red here tonight, and in the white light uniforms will be Wichita. And we touched on it a little bit, but Wichita, you try to come up, change things up a little bit, or you can only do so much with the personnel you have here. And I know we've seen throughout the season different teams trying different things to slow the Menace. It's just hard because of the the players at every position are really pretty good.
Yeah, Wichita are not going to be looking forward to this one, especially after Wednesday. But yeah, they've got nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. So that could play in their favour. We'll see.
Well, they're heading out here, and we'll see Holden Trent will be back in goal tonight. Andre did a good job the other night there.
A couple of opportunities with a few players. Paul Kurdov yet to feature this season. A great opportunity for him. Nazim to lead the line from the front. Ruben Gill, of course, in the middle of midfield. New opportunity for him, so be interesting to see how they do today.
As they're out lining up, ready to go.
The starters for FC Wichita. In goal, number 73, Walid Biru. Number 5, Michael Turner. Number 6, Victor Olorunfemi. Number 7, Ryan Landry. Number 8, Jaime Guardado. Number 11, Kevin Black. Number 15, Callum Hubble. Number 16, Luke Morgan. Number 19, Corey Gleason. Number 20, Benjamin Longo. And number 22, Eric Carter. Wichita is coached by 2011 Menace alumnus Ryan Perez. And now, your 2021 Des Moines Menace! The starters for your Menace. A captain, number 4, Jordan Skelton. Number 25, Nazim Bartlett. Number 2, Alberto Suarez. Number 3, Paul Hierdorf. Number 5, Danny Fisher. Number 6, set on 3. Number 8, Ruben Gill. Number 10, Greta Ickeray. Number 15, Zion Andrade. And number 19, Moses Mensa. The Menace are led by Mark McKeever. Coach McKeever is assisted by Dean Gray and Jesse Goldman. Tonight's referees are Tyler Turner, Ethan Dix, Jared T., and Raymond Swiftenberg. And at this time, we ask that all who are able to
used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage. All makes and models 2011 or newer with under 75,000 miles receive a 175-point inspection, Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel, dent, and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. Only sold at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Pizza by the rules? No thanks. That's never been our style. At Fong's, we're all about making great pizza with handmade crust and premium toppings. From a new spin on the classics and truly Iowan originals to our world-famous crab rangoon, this is how Fong's does pizza. Side your pizza with one of our signature appetizers and a tiki drink. Eat in or take out. Ankeny, Drake neighborhood on Forest, and downtown. Fong's Pizza.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away, delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
With over 260 beers on tap, El Bait Shop isn't just another craft beer bar. It's the best. Beer lovers know. El Bait Shop, 200 Southwest 2nd, Des Moines.
Well, the final instructions from the referees here for the Menace out there in Wichita. Victor Olumfemi, captain there for Wichita. Jordan Skelton, the captain for the Menace. We are just about ready for soccer here tonight. And you see there Wichita in the white uniforms. Those are the kind of uniforms I love. White with black numbers that stick out.
Nice.
For an old announcer like me, the best ones to have. You can see those numbers very well.
Yeah,
nothing blends in. We see so many in high school and the various teams where they have white different shades of the same color. Yeah, you know, they'll have a light blue on a blue, and it's hard, especially late in the evening if it's like football outdoors or even soccer outdoors under the lights. Sometimes it's hard to pick those numbers up. But
yeah, you're right.
Anyway, that's my complaint of the day. But anyway, it's Friday, beautiful day for soccer here once again for the Menace as they look to go to 8-0 on the season. And
great opportunity to do so. This team, Wichita, very capable of beating them. So, yeah, as I said before, Wichita have got nothing to lose. So that could be a dangerous part of the game. Let's just see how both teams set up, how both teams start, and take it from there.
Yeah, and I don't care who you are. If you get beat like that in one game, you want to come back and show a little better in the next one. And whether they're able to do it or not, who knows? But anybody who's a competitor wants to come out and do your best after a loss. So
that's it.
We're ready to go. Underway here at Valley Stadium. They try to take it outside quickly, and the Menace get control. And they'll drop it back over the other side. up ahead.
Just trying to see the way Wichita are set up here early. It looks more like a 4-5-1 to begin with. Try and overload that midfield. Kill the spaces in between the lines. Make it difficult for the Des Moines Menace to play through. There's a lot of space in the middle there. There's the Bartman to pick up the ball though.
Gets it back now. Taken by Wichita. And slowly working it up here.
It's like a back five in defense. Drop the wingers back into sort of fullback area. Try and kill the space out wide. That was so clinical for Des Moines to reach and use last game.
Played that perfectly, taking it outside and then sent it in.
I know last game you had Alex Oveno and James Thomas down either side. They had so much space, so much creativity down those sides. Wichita will look to close that off today. Try and limit those opportunities.
Oh, there's Kirkdorf outside on the right. Dumps it in. Back over. And working it toward the box, drop it back. Still a lot of passing, trying to figure it out here early on. Knocked away. Morgan takes it over there, now up ahead.
Yeah, straight away there. You see how difficult it is for Wichita to try and build up some possession, play the way out of trouble. Maybe
especially when you're packed back so far too, isn't it? Because you get up there and
Des Moines have set up very early to play inside Wichita's half, so it's going to be very, very difficult for Wichita. Des Moines dominating possession already inside 2 minutes. You're probably going to see more of the same throughout the game.
down the middle, outside Kirkdorf. Has it knocked away. And taken there at the back.
A lot of power, a lot of strength Paul Kurdoff will bring to this team on the right-hand side. It's a good opportunity for him today.
They go over to the left side. Knocked out, it'll stay with the Menace. Moses Mensa. Working through the pressure. Over to Suarez. He dumps it up over the top.
Ball.
For to Mensa. He sends it in. Keeper knocks it away. And it'll be a corner for the Menace.
That was a great play there from Alberto Suarez. Diag across the park. Moses does very well to put it in a dangerous area. The goalkeeper's just scrambling for that one. First of the set pieces for today for Des Moines. Always chances that can come out of set pieces, so hopefully we'll see plenty of them today. No Civet Howgrid to aim for today. Jordan Skelton, biggest target in that penalty area.
And headed out of there and then knocked away on the second shot. Good ball up outside again. Attacks back up in the middle and then knocked away.
Again, those crossfield diagonal passes working very, very well early for Des Moines.
Well, Ramfimi, I think, knocked that away.
It's a great piece of control as well from Nazim Bartman. If someone could have just been on the end of that pullback, would have been a great opportunity to score.
And you see Bartman there setting it up by the flag, ready for the second corner. In swinger, headed by Morgan. Up in the air, knocked around. Ando sends it out. And now another good pass up ahead. Gets through, and nobody there.
Great bit of control once again from Nazim Bartman. The ball has gone into some dangerous areas so far today.
Well, they've already surpassed what the first goal was in the first match. That came in the 3rd minute. We're into the 6th already here, so.
At least there's some improvements.
As it goes out on the bar side, Ryan Landry, where Wichita will throw it in.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to break up over the top there. Jaime Guardo. Well, once again, the Menace gain control.
Opportunity today for Ruben Gill here, getting some touches. Like to see him get himself on the ball a little more often. He's definitely capable of shifting that ball into dangerous areas, cutting through the lines.
And that one out. Kirkdorf tried to get to it, but flag comes up, and Ando will throw it in for Wichita. Attacking, and they force it out. Kirkdorf will throw it in for the Menace. Right into the defender. And back the other way.
A very technical player, Reda Karim. You see his skill on display today. He's got to concentrate on keeping the ball first. Red Army are out again. Didn't forget their drums today.
Got the drums back. And back over to this right side. Suarez drops it into the middle. Then over. Skelton. Now they'll come across to Kirkdorf. Took the long way across.
Ball's got to be moved a little faster here. If we want to break down the 2 lines of defense from Wichita, it's got to be moved a lot more faster.
Suarez with it. Dump it into the middle there. And a foul called on the Menace.
There's a handball there, Seth.
Handball. And now Walid Baru will take the kick. Good deep kick. Headed away. Menace to it first. Back the other way. Oh, gets by the defender for a minute there. Bartman. Now they try to go up the sideline. Kevin Black. But knocked away. So this is as deep as Wichita's been early going on their half.
Yeah, unfamiliar territory for the Wichita. See if they can make it count.
To Morgan. Morgan drops it back, and Menace trying to clear it out.
See if they can keep a bit of spell possession here. Wichita need to keep the ball for a little bit. Move it.
That was their issue the other night. Just couldn't
keep a ball, yeah.
hold it very long. Of course, a very aggressive Menace attack came out in that matchup. Maybe not quite as aggressive here tonight, but Menace now will build it up.
Again, it feels very quiet, very slow, very lethargic from Des Moines. They need to energize things, start breaking down the lines a little bit, be a bit more aggressive. Nothing's going to come to them. They won't get anything for free in this game. They have to try and break down Wichita, a bit more speed, a bit more aggression. Try and find some combinations in the attacking third and try and get in behind that back line.
Battling for it there. Turn. Bartman trying to get it. Now gets a foot on it. Help it back. Suarez takes it back in the middle, outside. That's a good footwork there.
Just a lack of communication there.
Yep. Teammate cut in and he sent it back, but here's Ando.
Didn't check his shoulder there. Especially with Ruben Gill and Steph Antwi in the middle. Got to be aware of where those two are.
Trying to go across and knocked down by Wichita. And Black at it and he gets fouled.
Yeah, Steph's just got to play that one simple, I think. Ruben is there open. Try and shift the play down the other side. He's tried to break down the line, so there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a dangerous area to do it in.
Holden Trent. Into the 13th minute now. Look on the left side. Gill. Out to Kirkdorf. Kirkdorf. Up ahead.
Uses his body well, Zion Andrade.
Protecting that ball. Now back outside. Cleared by Turner. You can kind of get the feeling you had the other night. They're just slowly working, but there's a matter of time when they're going to find that.
Yeah, they're working it, they're trying, and not a lot of space to play in that. The Wichita half.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, the football lines are sending my head crazy. Good combination play. Yep. It's just offside.
Flag up. Maybe a little matter of timing, these guys playing together in this group together, but
yeah, some new opportunities for some boys there. This is their first game this season. Just finding their feet. I'm sure once they get a rhythm for the game, start breaking down Wichita a little bit, so some space will start opening up.
Here's the kick. Headed back up there. It was a good header. Now taken by Hubble. Kirkdorf sends it back to the keeper. Well, looks like we got a Wichita player down on the far side. And
Lockheed Martin is a proud sponsor of the Moines Menace soccer.
I was kind of watching the ball. I didn't really see anything happen there. I don't know. What may have happened?
I was too busy listening to our commentator friends next to us.
And the Spanish simulcast. And trainer out there working on him.
It's an opportunity to get some water in. I'm sure Coach McKeever will be talking to his team now, trying to pump some energy into the team.
Luke Morgan gets up, walks over gingerly there, kind of ankle or something. Now he goes back down. So, trouble putting the full weight on it. As they're going to take advantage of this to get a water break. It is more humid here tonight, you can tell.
Yeah.
And then I don't think we have quite as much breeze. The flags are just laying straight down, and which I think they're calling for possibly some thunderstorms tonight, which these are the kind of conditions you get. It gets real still and before
hopefully
they
after
pop
we
up.
leave.
Yeah. I think it's later, hopefully, yeah.
Could be a very long night. Some lightning delays.
I came out, I know we had probably 4 or 5 drops of rain this afternoon because on my windshield of my truck I could see little drops in the dust. But that was about it here. As Iowa, 90% of the state has some kind of dry or drought condition right now. But
it's definitely been a hot one the past couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm sure the lads have been making the most out of their pool they have in the apartments.
Yeah.
See a few tans out there. See a few burnt as well.
And it'll be a drop ball for the keeper, I think, since they stopped it for an injury.
And once again, just like every other home game, I see the rest of the Menace players out there supporting the boys. It's good to see. It takes a whole team to win sort of games like this. And I'm the one stuck up here, commentating on them. Love it.
Have you had any feedback yet?
Oh, I've had the messages coming. I had the MLS on the phone the other day, asking if I could cover the games, the European Championships back in Europe. Just let them ring home. Just, I'm too busy with the Menace.
Yeah, I've had the same thing. I just say, no, I got to do these games.
Priorities.
Yeah.
All for the boys.
Well, you're like me. You make a commitment to the team, and you're not going to pull out just for maybe.
That's it. We're part of it.
Yep. There's one crossover. And we'll go out for a throw for the Menace. Get it down toward the corner and now back. Drops it back there now. Over. Kirkdorf runs it down. Juan Zamora came in there for the injury substitution for Wichita. Over to Suarez. Out to Kirkdorf. He gets by the first defender. And that'll go out for a corner. Third corner for the Menace here. First one from this side, I think.
We have that left foot of Zion Andrade back out there today. We know how capable he is of delivering a ball from the set piece. Jordan Skelton, Danny Fisher the targets. Alberto Suarez scored earlier in the week.
And that one comes in low.
Commentator's curse, how about that?
Yeah.
I big up his corner taking. Hits the first man.
Looking for a part soccer program this summer? Well, make plans for a Menace camp and learn directly from the Menace's USL League 2 players. Menace stands providing fun mix of games and drills for boys and girls.
Andrade throwing it in here.
Of all abilities and
His throw-ins are better than his corners.
Yeah, man, that one went farther, didn't it? Into the box. Now drop it back. Zamora giving chase there.
It's a good play. It's a good combination play.
Up to Kirkdorf. Kirkdorf up the side, dumps it in. Andrade back to Kirkdorf. And that'll be a throw for the Menace. At least they're defensively, they're realizing don't give them that cross into the box there.
Yeah.
That was deadly the other night for the Menace, but here, wisely knock it out and let him throw it in and live a little longer maybe here.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities came last week.
But that was a great throw in there, almost close to getting on the head of a Menace player.
You see every time the ball goes out to the wing backs, Moses Mensah, Paul Kurdoff, Wichita almost sending two players out there to cover that space. Try and double up on preventing the crosses coming in. Of course, there's no Seba Andreasen. Big tall striker to aim for is Nazim Bartman today, who is just as nifty and get himself into some dangerous positions.
22nd minute here. Suarez back over.
That's a
good
great
turn. Yeah, up in the middle. Gets it off to Bartman, and then
that's what the Menace have been missing so early in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just that little cutting edge, just a turn, the intentions of moving forward, making things happen.
Yeah, just pick up the speed just a little bit there.
That's it. We've been limiting opportunities today, so the more we can create some, the more likely we're going to see a goal. Great skill from Zion.
Fisher dumps it up over the top. Hit it across. Oh.
That's another brilliantly well-worked set piece I'm sure they've been working on in the training ground.
Suarez had a head on it, but
so nearly executed.
Then back too high.
It's a field goal, right?
Yeah. That's 3 points.
We'll take them.
Peru will go back to take the goal kick here. Drop it back. Start over.
I'd like to see Reda get himself on the ball a little more. The number 10 out there for the Menace. Not had many minutes this season, but he's very, very technical. A very talented player. Can make things happen.
Nice up to Kirkdorf. It stays in. Outside. Bartman cut in there for a minute. Now back out to Bartman. Turns and to the keeper. Left alone there. Goal! Andrade, right?
Yeah, very, very fortunate. Goalkeeper just spelt that right in front of him. That's what attackers dream of, those little tap-ins. It's a great area to put himself into, though. The right place at the right time. You see there that sharpness from Nazim, just to quickly turn, take control and get a shot away. May not have been the cleanest strike, but look what it caused. Goalkeeper to fumble that ball, and Zion was there ready.
Yeah, keeper Baru just couldn't get on it. Gather it in. So that's
the deadlock broken now. The Moines can take a lot more going into the final 20 minutes of this half.
Picks up the energy a little bit.
Maybe that'll open some more space. Wichita might try and get away from their penalty box as much as they can now. Hopefully open up some space in behind for the likes of Nazim to be running onto. Done well to tuck that into the corner. Zan Andrade, it's so easy just to hit that straight back at the goalkeeper.
Well, the Menace trying to speed it up a little bit.
There you can see again two of the Wichita players getting out to those wide areas, trying to limit the space.
It's Andrade's first goal of the season. Kirkdorf, almost snuck that right in. But Turner stuck his foot in there and wound up with a corner.
Playing a very narrow formation here, Wichita, especially in the midfield. It's almost like a diamond, and opens up a lot of space around the middle third of the field, and then going into the attacking third is where your fullbacks are finding themselves defending. It's very easy for Des Moines to enter that field of play, that half of Wichita.
And back over, almost off the ricochet. Bartman right there.
Yeah, we see that set piece so often. I've seen it on the training ground every day. We saw it lead to a goal, I believe, last week.
Yeah.
James Thomas and Zion linking up on this side. This time it was Redder.
And that one just up off the defender and almost to Bartman.
Yeah, just that change in angle can make all the difference.
So Bartman will go over and set up the corner. Drop it short, back out, and knocked away for a throw-in.
Again, you could see a set-piece routine trying to be performed right there, which they were quickly to get out to block the cross.
Try to get a little movement, move the eyes of the defense a little bit, but you're right, they did a good job of step in the middle. There's that high throw. In the box. Kirkdorf got a foot on it. Now battle for it. Still up there. Menace win it. Kirkdorf.
It's good forward play.
Nice play up ahead. Back to Kirkdorf. They drop it to Suarez.
It's so difficult for Wichita to get a spell of possession. Des Moines Menace so dominant on the ball.
Down by Wichita. Gleason tries to keep a handle on it, drops it back.
That's great pressure from Nazim Bartman.
Just about took it away, still under pressure.
No option for Wichita but to play it high. Trying to play a little direct here, there's no space for them to play short game.
Tried it, but this defender's back quickly for the Menace. Kirkdorf back to Suarez. Over to Skelton. He sends it to the left side. Knocked around. And that'll go to the Menace. 30th minute, Menace up 1-0. A whistle on the far side against the Menace.
Mid-American Energy is a long-time supporter of Des Moines Menace soccer. Mid-American Energy Company safely meets the energy needs of nearly 1.6 million customers in Iowa, Illinois, Nebraska, and South Dakota.
Turner with it there. Trying to send it up through to Gleason. Menace turning it. Outside. Oh, almost snuck it through the defender. They keep possession. Oh, back up. And wide.
It's a good effort from Ruben Gill. Just trying to bend it into that far corner. Found himself in a little bit of space in the pocket. I think now they just stop for a little water break.
Water break here. We'll take a break. Do that. We'll be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
More Iowa in the Iowa Tap Room than you may realize. Housed in a building nearly as old as Iowa itself, the Iowa Tap Room greets you with a harvest of 120 Iowa craft beers on tap from all corners of the state. And the food doesn't get much more Iowa than this. The Iowa Tap Room, all Iowa beer, one amazing place.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
At Valley Stadium, the Menace, as you see, up 1-0 over Wichita in the 32nd minute here. The goal came in the 25th. Zion Andrade with it as the keeper blocked it, and Andrade was there to put it back into the net. And Dar Danielson here with Ami. Been sitting in color, appreciate it.
No, I've enjoyed it.
I like the insight, too, of hearing what's going on with the team. And
can't tell you too much, Dar.
I know. You're telling me just enough to keep me interested, and not. I keep trying to dig a little more dirt out of him, but he's
one for the mics to be off.
Well, and I know then you got to go in the locker room and face these guys. And a little pile up over here, and that will go to the Menace. And to Gill, and then back Suarez.
The Menace having a lot of time here in the defensive half, which they're willing to give them it, as long as it isn't any closer to the goal. Once again, that's a good forward play from Paul Kerdoff.
Gets it up ahead there, Andrade. Looking to turn it, and there's a foul.
It's another set piece here. Menace trying to keep to their game plan, working hard. I know Wichita will know. They'll be a lot more familiar with it after Wednesday's game. Makes it a little harder to beat, especially playing the same team 3 times in a row.
Kirkdorf sends it back across. Oh, and that's a little high on the strike.
It's a great play from Paul Kerdoff down this right-hand side. Managed to get the ball into a dangerous area.
That's what amazes me about these guys. They're going down there, and they know exactly where they're at before it, when it's going to go out, when to strike it at the very last second.
That's it, that awareness, that technique to know where they are in the field and execute across.
Yeah, that's the thing. They know where they are, and they know where the teammates are on the run, leaning away.
Takes a lot of movement, a lot of communication, a lot of trust from each other.
And then a lot of years of playing soccer, too.
That's it. Yeah, you're right.
Training and all that. And that goes out. It'll be a goal kick for the Menace.
With the sheet collection and fantastic customer service at Furniture Options.
Up to Kirkdorf. Get a little battle there, but
Well intercepted from Ruben Gill.
Yeah, Gill steps right in. The Menace back to work here. 36th minute, up 1-0. Bartman keeps it alive. Up to Kirkdorf.
That's a great ball.
Over and just headed away by Ryan Landry.
It's a great technique to whip that ball in. Bend it around into a dangerous area. Just unfortunate no one's there to be on the end of it. The intentions are right.
Just looking for some movement here on the throw in. That'll stay with the Menace. Get it in. Lots of defenders there, but tried to turn, just couldn't get it around enough, and it'll go out for a goal kick. Walid Baru. Headed up. And the Menace. Skelton getting right up in there. There he is again. Kept alive. Pushing forward. Back in. Pressure now, Andrade. There's Hubble for Wichita. And switch it over to Turner. Ando.
A little bit more of a possession from Wichita.
Yeah, a little bit.
Forced to go direct. Again, curse the commentator. I need to keep my mouth quiet, don't I?
They were doing so well till you... Yeah, I said that. Drop back. Turner. It's Black. Knocked away. It'll stay with Wichita.
I know the lads are working very hard day in, day out on the training field. Practicing their patterns of play. Trying to keep things as close to game related as they can. Take every game as they come. Every intention is to win. Take it a game at a time. Keep the clean sheet. That's what they'll be trying to do here today. All got great experience playing in their colleges, former teams. They know how to do it. It's a set piece coming in from Wichita.
Yep, deep in there. Turns and right.
It's a shot on target for Wichita.
To the keeper.
It's a little touch with Holden Trent.
Yeah. Probably been the best shot we've seen in the first two games there.
Yeah. Oh, there was a mistake there from Alberto Suarez. Just loses concentration for a second, but recovered well.
And Trent will put it in play with the goal kick as we head into the 41st minute. Wichita keeping it on their end for a bit here. Ando goes down the line, stepping in and intercepting it, and
Canedo screams from up here. Been a nasty one to his ankle. A little bit of impact. I'm sure he can run that one off.
He will get up. It looks like he will. Back in play. Well, the Menace have been good at the last minutes of the half scoring this season here.
Yeah, not too many highlights to mention, to talk about, but clean performance, clean sheet as we see the first card here. You know, the same colour card as his boots, I think. He's not going missing in them, is he?
I think that'll go against Zamora.
Yep.
Here come the Menace now. Getting into the final 3 minutes of the first half. Pressure on the ball. Bartman. Stepping in is Suarez.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah.
Can't catch a break up there, Wichita. Just breaking down, looking to get through. A couple of bodies as soon as they get through that line. There's another line coming right back at them.
Hubble with it. Into the middle. Now back. They get it outside. Try to go up over, but
yeah, his intentions there with the play. His winger on the far side. Poorly executed. Just miss technique that.
Got a couple options there, but
the intentions were there from Quinn Zamora. Just couldn't quite bend that ball over the top.
Menace trying to drum up a little action here. Outside to Kirkdorf. Drops it to Suarez. Final 2 minutes here, first half. Backing him in there.
Got to be careful not to try and force the play here, the Menace. It's been a very long half for them on the ball, but they've still got to be patient, still got to do things right. The openings will come, they've just got to keep manipulating that ball, shifting it from side to side. And the timing will open up.
Foul on the Menace. Menace fans a little anxious. For some reason, they're talking about that goal.
Yeah.
Well, by this time in the game the other night, we had 5 goals, so they're maybe
they're wondering what's going on.
They'd like to see that scoring, yeah.
We promised them goals last time. I think that tells you a lot, Dar, not to trust my word.
And now foul here on Wichita. Final minute of regular time. Might have a little bit of time for injury here. Kirkdorf was way over the far side. Now back.
Playing a little combination, them two.
Into the middle. And there was a push there, but he says play on.
It's a great strike. Unlucky.
And that one saved.
That's a great save.
With the left hand diving.
Felt like there was maybe a push to the head, an elbow there to Nazim Bartman in the penalty area.
Kind of looked like that from behind into the head, but
I feel like we need VAR here. Assistant referees up in the technical area. We watch that back. It's a great save, though, from Seth Antwi.
Yeah, that
two
was.
Opportunities to strike the ball, 2 clean connections. Very nearly placed one into the far corner. It's a strong, strong hand from the goalkeeper. Kept his side at 1-0, going into the half. Let's just hope Nazim Bartman's okay here.
Working with him there.
Captain for today, along with Jordan Skelton.
And look at the back of his neck there where he kind of got hit, looked like. And now they're looking over to the 4th referee and see if there's time here. No indication yet of what they're going to do on that. Big strike down the middle. Wichita trying to scramble here. They'd like to get one in for the half. Trying to sneak it between the 2 defenders in there to Zamora. Back the other way. Almost trouble with Nazim Bartman coming back at him.
The 4th official has indicated a minimum of 5 minutes to be added.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Where's he got that from?
Well, there was an injury here earlier and one over there,
Yeah,
and then
right.
the one down here, I guess. So
Yeah, Nazim took about an hour to get back up.
they didn't have any of the magic spray left, so.
Yeah, of course. Just wanted to rest in this heat. Don't blame him. It's very hot. I could do with a break.
Kind of humid.
Yeah. Especially on that turf. I can imagine it's 10-15 degrees hotter. I know it myself. Every time I play on turf, it feels like 100 degrees out there.
Kirkdorf and Hubble get tangled up, but no harm there. Lauren Femdy was trying to work it there.
Yeah, there's Seth again, winning the ball back. Just being lackadaisical there, losing the ball. He's usually so good at winning the ball back and keeping it. Doing all the dirty work, as they say, inside that middle area of the field.
Wichita now taken by the Menace. Trying to go out to the Menace. A lot of body-to-body contact in that middle right now. Yeah. It's battling for the ball. And drop it back.
There's Seth again, recovering the possession. Taking things back down to the Menace level. The way they want to keep it. The Moines Menace have had so much of the possession. They're going to dictate the speed of this game. They're going to make their minds up on how fast they want to play, how controlled they want to keep things. Patiently wait for those openings.
There, Bartman stops. Oh, can't quite turn, a little over it.
It's another field goal. 6 points now we're on, right?
Yep. Doing the extra time here. Probably a couple minutes left. Well, I guess I was off there. Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Exactly that.
Halftime here, the Menace up 1-0 over FC Wichita. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about what happened in the first half. That's coming up after this on CISN.TV.
A new spin on casual dining near Drake University. Lucky Horse Beer and Burgers. Craveable faves, flatbreads, delicious burgers, frozen cocktails, and a crazy cool vibe. Get to Lucky Horse Beer and Burgers today.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
The Chicken in Orilla is a classic roadhouse joint serving chicken any way you want. All hand-cut, hand-breaded, and 100% satisfying. Chicken, just like your mama used to make. Bring the whole fam for all their favorites, and chicken so good you'll know why we could only call ourselves the Chicken. In the middle of nowhere, but just minutes from everywhere.
Central Bank opened its doors in 1877 and has been proud to call Iowa home ever since. For more than a century, our family-owned business has worked hand-in-hand with friends and neighbors across the state to make their dreams a reality. Come visit us at our new location on Hickman and Waukee and see how Central Bank can make it happen for you.
Here at Valley Stadium at halftime, Des Moines Menace on top of SC Wichita 1-0. Only goal came when 25 minutes in. Zion Andrade with a rebound, came off the keeper on a save and put it through. And we saw another real nice save by the keeper, Walid Baru, to kind of keep the Menace, hold them to one here at the half. Dardaniel Tsunami with me here for the Menace. And, time of possession, it's been in the Menace half probably, what do we have, 50 minutes there? Probably 48 of the 50 minutes that they had the ball on the field, it was on the Menace's half. But credit to Wichita playing a little tighter and then kind of, as you were saying, covering up the guys up top when the ball's outside, not let them get it in there like they did so well the other night.
Yeah, Wichita just basically killing the space in the attacking third, making it very difficult for the Menace to create chances. Obviously, as we saw on Wednesday, there was a lot of space in wide areas for the wing-backs just to create some opportunities and get some crosses in. Obviously, they're missing that target, that figure of Sever Andreasen up front. But Nazim Batman is more than capable, very, very sharp, very agile on the ball. So if we can start moving the ball into those inside areas, it's easier said than done, but that's where the chances are going to come today, I think.
Saw a lot of good work out of Paul Kirkdorf on that right side, too, working up there, and he's...
Yep. That's his first game today for the Menace this season.
He's really had it, we talked about it, a knack for moving on the ball and knowing where to put it, where his teammates are here.
Yeah.
Here they're going. We'll have the chuck for a buck going on. You get a red ball with a number on it, and you throw it in toward the boards down there, and the one that's closest at the end gets the prize that's linked up with the boards.
I wish I had a ball up here. I could have had it go from up here. Probably would have hit someone, but
yeah,
that's
tried
all
it.
fun.
It's probably a little farther than it looks, but I don't know. Once they get them all done, then they call out the numbers and you win prizes. All part of the stuff going on. Pretty good crowd here on a Friday night too for the Menace in this one.
Yeah, it's a great night. It always is for the Menace. Great event. Great to have the kids out. Support the team.
As they'll have, they go on the road to Wichita next Thursday. Then on Wednesday after, it is Chicago, and then back home We get into July 7th, back home against Chicago, and then they'll wrap it up against St. Louis back here at home. So a couple home games left, and of course, if things stay this way here tonight and Chicago holds on, it'll be Chicago is 4-0-2, the Menace 7-0-0, no losses here, so setting up a big matchup for those two teams there down the road.
Yeah, Chicago draw the past couple of games. But yeah, they're not losing. They look very, very strong this year, Chicago. Again, we haven't played them yet, so all we can go off is watching film and seeing things about them, but they're looking like a very tough competition. And yeah, that's a big game that could determine the winner of this conference, pushing into the playoffs. So it'll be an interesting couple of games against them next week.
I was talking with the PR guy for Wichita, and he said they stayed here, and then they went out to, what is that place called? Where they go out and they play pickleball, they play all kinds of games.
Oh, the Smash Park?
Smash Park, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I couldn't think of it. But did some stuff there, so made it a little bit of a road trip. And did the Menace, they try to do stuff like that when they're on the road, or is it all just business? Or do you try to find a little something on the sidelight to do if you're visiting somewhere? Or
on the road, it's more so, it's down to business, concentrate on the game, relax in the hotel, take in as much as we can, and rest up. But yeah, usually when we're at home, there's always things going on. We actually went to the Smash Park a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
There's always a couple of team bonding things going on, spending time together. But that's tend to be more when we're here in Des Moines rather than on the away trips.
Well, I know there's no trips to Canada because of the ongoing COVID stuff, but they used to have those long trips up to Canada, and they'd
killer of a bus drive.
Done pretty well on those, though, in the past couple of years up there, but not here. And so probably, Green Bay would have been the farthest away, and that's an interesting little town. But anyway, so we're at halftime here. The Menace up 1-0. We're going to take another break. We'll do that. We'll be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage. All makes and models 2011 or newer with under 75,000 miles receive a 175-point inspection, Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel dent and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. Only sold at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Pizza by the rules? No thanks. That's never been our style. At Fong's, we're all about making great pizza with handmade crust and premium toppings. From a new spin on the classics and truly Iowan originals to our world-famous crab rangoon, this is how Fong's does pizza. Side your pizza with one of our signature appetizers and a tiki drink. Eat in or take out. Ankeny, Drake neighborhood on Forest, and downtown. Fong's Pizza.
Hi, I'm Joe the Car Guy with Westside Auto. I'm excited to tell you about our new lifetime oil change plan. When you purchase our plan, you'll never have to pay for an oil change again. If you get a different car, simply transfer the plan over. If that car's oil needs are different than your original plan, just pay the difference. It couldn't be simpler. You won't have to worry about inflation or prices going up. Give us a call at Westside Auto Pros to get details on the lifetime oil change plan. And remember, when I say lifetime, I mean your lifetime, not just your car's.
At Mid-American Energy, we put our energy into making communities stronger, safer, and ready for the future. We support STEM education and community safety, special events, and economic development activities. We energize our cities and towns just like we have for decades, all to help make your community the place where you want to build your business, your legacy, and your life. It's another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
With over 260 beers on tap, El Bait Shop isn't just another craft beer bar. It's the best. Beer lovers know. El Bait Shop, 200 Southwest 2nd.
Here at Valley Stadium in West Des Moines, the Des Moines Menace up 1-0 over FC Wichita here. in this USL 2 matchup. Dardaniel Tsunami's with me here. When you go on the road, what do you guys eat, or what do they like to eat? Do you like to go to the restaurant, or you get sandwiches or pizza, or what?
In a normal situation, we'd be at restaurants, and whenever we can, if that's possible. But usually, with the safety measures of COVID, it's still in the air, so tend to get a lot of food brought into the hotel. But yeah, night before, it's usually some pasta sort of dish, Italian, just to stack up on the carbs. And then, pre-game earlier in the day, tends to be some sort of rice, chicken, veggies, that sort of thing, just to try and fuel the body. And then, as we get closer to the game, it's more just your fruits and your energy sources. It's going to get you through the game. Electrolytes, hydration, that sort of thing.
So you guys all eat better than I do, is what you're saying?
Only because we get it given to us. Otherwise, it'll just be beans on toast.
And, of course, these guys are out there burning a lot of those calories off by the time the game's over, too. So it's, If
it was down to me, we just have pizzas 24/7.
Yeah, you don't... announcing you don't burn as many calories as you do out there playing.
No, you're right.
Field here. Our only goal, Zion Andrade at 25th minute scored it, and it's 1-0 here for the Menace. And, of course, Des Moines up at the top of the power rankings. We talked about the standings. They will be on the road at Wichita and then at Chicago and then back home for the final 2 home stands here in the regular season. And then we'll talk about postseason possibilities. Don't want to talk about it too early, but right now, if things stay on course with the 7-0 record and they stay on course here tonight, things looking pretty good at this point.
Yep, more than capable. It's not looking like we've been dropping defeats so far, so if we can keep this momentum building, take it a game at a time, there's no reason why we shouldn't go this regular season unbeaten. Still yet to play some really tough teams. Obviously Chicago, St. Louis gave us a good game last time. So it's not done yet. Still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that was a 2-1. 1-0 and 2-1 against St. Louis there. And Call Valley was a 1-0 game and then 2-0 in the next matchup. But the Menace, just 3 goals allowed. 1 to Green Bay in that first game, 1 to St. Louis, and then another to Green Bay there. So, as the team's coming out of the locker room, getting ready for the start of the second half. Be a little better night if we had just a bit more of a breeze here. It's picked up some, but and cooled off just a bit, I think, but it was pretty close, pretty humid early on. We got just enough rain to make it a little more humid and feel a little warmer, but that's the way it goes. In June, July, you never know, too, what the weather in Iowa's going to be like.
Yeah, just like England. Only God knows what's going to be like day by day.
What part are you in?
I'm from up in north. I'm from Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
So there's one thing we can always say is there's going to be rain up there. Kind of miss it, not going to lie.
Is it snowy then, too? You get a lot of snow?
Sometimes it'll get really icy and really cold, but we'll get snow occasionally. It's not as regular, and usually when we do, it doesn't really stick, just because of the rain that's already on the floor. It just kind of melts, but it does get cold and windy, especially by the coast.
Well, that's on my to-do list to visit sometime.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You'll love it.
My wife and daughter went on, my daughter had a high school choir tour, and they didn't take me along, but... they had a real good time, but
yeah, definitely while you can, it's definitely worth traveling around, and I'm just so lucky to be doing it at my age.
Yeah, you got a long time to work, so it's good to do that stuff when you're younger and take your time and
getting some great experiences out here.
Where are you at as far as your soccer? Are you?
Yep, so I'm going into my senior year at Young Harris. Got one more season to try and win that national championship.
Cool.
And so looking forward to getting back to playing. It's driving me crazy watching those boys out there. And I'm sat up here, but I'm loving every minute.
Well, again, we appreciate you sitting in with us. I'll tell Justin, Yeah, he's made a strong bid here, Justin. You know, he's...
I'm coming for you, Justin. You better get back here quick. The seat's getting very, very warm.
He's busy with his coaching. A lot of that, but we are about set to kick it off. Menace, you see on the right side there in the red and black and the white uniforms. On the left side of the screen, Wichita. Here. I've been through Wichita a few times, and my sister lives in Texas, and we go through, take the Kansas Turnpike, go down, and
I've never been.
Never been? No.
Never been to this part of the country, to be honest.
I think Kansas is a little more flatter than Iowa.
Oh, wow.
In a way.
Must be really flat.
Well, kind of similar to Iowa. More wheat fields there than cornfields, so. Sunflowers. And we're back to action here. With the Menace.
Let's see how the two lineups shape up. See if there's any differences, any changes. I'm sure both coaches would have spoke about it a lot. See what they can get out of this game.
Fisher to Mensa. Now back out to Mensa. Mensa. Got to get it by the defender there, and that'll be a goal kick.
I think I can see maybe Nazim dropping into a number 10 sort of position. Hugo Komitani, number 9 coming on. I think that's to replace Radai Kareem.
Yeah.
Very energetic forward. Hugo works very, very hard on and off the ball. Scored 2 goals this year. Trying to add to his tally today. It's a great opportunity against his Wichita team to get as many goals as you can.
Goal kick. Deep cross. Taken by the Menace. Up the sideline. Into the box. Back toward the middle. Looking for Bartman. Cut off there.
Yeah, he does well to get himself in a lot of space in behind the Wichita fullbacks. A couple of options. One to fire it across the 6-yard box. He's tried to pull that back and just misconnected with the ball, I think. It's a good early opportunity for the Menace.
We'll build it back up here.
Again, we can see the dominant possession here. That composure of the defenders. Jordan Skelton in the middle of that today. Danny Fisher, Alberto Suarez either side. Civet Haugley, very talented boy, missing today. That just shows the quality throughout this Menace team to be able to field so many defenders and keep the clean sheets.
Thrown out for Wichita, taken by the Menace.
I know he's watching today. Civet Haugley supporting the boys from afar. He'll be happy with the 3 points, I'm sure.
Pressure in by the Menace. Bartman there, now taken, knocked away. Back up, Kamatani. Sends it over.
It's the easiest yellow card the referee will give.
Andrade with the yellow. And the free kick for Wichita. Going over there to Ryan Landry.
I know he's watching today, Civet. He's messaging me now. Hope you have a good holiday. Don't get too used to Columbus for us. Stay off the sunbeds, please. Got work to do.
Got some season left.
There's a lot of space on that far side if the Menace can manage to switch the ball. It's well up from Jordan Skelton.
Pin balls around. Bartman trying to gain possession.
Just unlucky there. Nazim intended to win the ball, felt like he did. But Wichita have got a set piece now in a dangerous area. They can connect and have a good cross here. Could be some danger for the Menace.
Callum Hubble will set it up. Bending back on and headed over the goal.
It's not the worst set piece I've seen. So good cross, curling in from this right-hand side. Did well to jump and connect with the header. Just unfortunate not to keep it down. It's an opportunity for Wichita.
Well, Fenny there with the header attempt.
See a little bit more pressure higher up the field from Wichita. I can imagine the coach has gone into their half-time talk saying we need to be further up the field, further away from our penalty area. Because that's where the Menace want to be. Want to be higher up the field, closer to the goal. And the Wichita coach, I'm sure, encouraged his team to step higher up the field.
And now a foul on Wichita. Yeah, they had possession down there longer than they probably had in the whole first half. Seemed like your first couple minutes of this half.
Have to be careful though. Stepping that high, it leaves a lot of space in behind. The likes of Hugo Comitani to be running in behind.
Fisher gets it outside to Mensa. Into the middle. Back up there looking for Comitani. Still pressure in the middle. Can't clear it yet.
Good pressure from the Menace. High press.
Skelton comes up with the header. It's turned. Zamora.
Looks like Nick Phipps is outside at right back, getting an opportunity today. Replacing Paul Kurdoff, another very, very talented player from High Point. Feel like he hasn't had many of the minutes, challenging with the likes of James Thomas for that right wing back position. It's an opportunity for him today.
Throw in here by the Menace. Drop it over. Through, but over to the Fisher. Ahead to Bartman. Bartman. Menace being patient here again. Up ahead. And there will be corner. Over the Menace.
It's another set piece. Jordan Skelton, the target, I'm sure. Danny Fisher making his way into the box. No Sever Andresen in there today, no Sivert Haugli. Big Norwegians. Gonna have to make do without them today.
Here we go. They're going to keep it on the ground.
There's that combination again.
Back and a little high that time. Still rattle around in their turn. Bartman wide.
Very unlucky there. Ball fell straight to his feet. Couldn't quite just get it under control. Kind of snapped at the shot. Pulled at it a little bit and found himself a corner. It's another opportunity for the Menace.
Here we go. Set again for the corner.
Great delivery.
And that'll be a corner on the other side.
Wichita have all players back in the box, trying to defend this corner.
Nobody punched out of there by Baru.
Straight away, you can see the step from Wichita. As soon as that ball exits the penalty area, they're straight out of there. Trying to stay high, away from their goal.
Back over to the right side. Over here to Mensa. Nice touch there.
I think that Chandler O'Dwyer coming on for the Menace. 3 changes for Wichita, 1 for Des Moines. And that's Ruben Gill going off for his debut in the USL. He's done well today, Ruben. Kept it simple. Shifted the ball from side to side. Done his job.
1 substitution for the Menace and 3 for the Wichita. First of all, for the Menace, entering the game is number 4.
Chandler will bring a little bit more in terms of that advanced play. Has that left foot. Can use his passes to cut through the lines. Try and connect with the number 10s, the number 9. Try and take the game to Wichita here.
Replacing number 11, Kevin Black. That's Gabriel for Black. Also number 23, Angel Duras.
Angel Duras is one of them in for Wichita.
For Oliver Femi. And finally, number 4, Dominic Zuniga.
Carlos Verito.
I think the Red Army have lost their drums. Gone quiet.
They're quiet here, haven't they? Yeah.
Could have done with one of them. Chuck for a buck balls.
Throw it down at
it. Catch one on the head.
Deep into the middle, headed up. Dwyer there.
It's the counter-attack we spoke about. So dangerous when Wichita are committing players forward.
Tani
needs support here.
In the last decade, they have developed over 24 apartment communities, totaling 3,500 units.
Wichita getting back very well in their numbers. Killing the space, like Hugo.
Fisher puts it back into the middle there.
Done well in transition there, Wichita.
Ahead to Mensa, inside to Bartman.
That's great combination play from these
through
two.
There, and then take it away.
Unlucky, but it's great to see the intentions. Moses, Mensah, Nazim Bartman combining on this near side, trying to make things happen.
And that refereeing decision was brought to you by Vision Park Family Eye Care.
See James Thomas over there on the sideline showing his support for the boys. Tremendous performance early in the week. Now he's fancying his chances as a coach.
Jordan Skelton with the foul, and then a little discussion with the referee, and it'll be a free kick here for Wichita. Well, he had 2 goals.
That's a great hold-up play from Hugo Kamatani. Does well to keep that ball for his team.
Fisher up ahead. Kamatani running up in there. And now Green's possession. Drops it back. Oh, just a little behind, and then high and into the net back there.
Yeah, Hugo does very well there.
He just made something out of nothing there.
Yeah, he did. You're exactly right. He felt like the chance was gone. Wichita in possession. I feel like he just slips on the ball. Does very well to keep it, to set off Nazim, and Chandler was very unlucky there to try and score another touchdown. Field goal, whatever they're called. Oh, where's the t-shirts? That got the fans back going.
Yeah. Wichita keeps possession for a minute, and Mensa pokes it away.
Nazim doing very well for his team, getting back there and just intercepting that ball.
Bartman putting a lot of pressure on.
He's had a good game today, Nazim Bartman.
He centered it out. He was trying to go outside, a little too much pace on that one. Dwyer heads that up. Matani's onside there, but can't quite get to the ball. As we're into the 60th minute, 61st minute.
Bankers Trust is Iowa's largest privately owned financial institution. They're ready to serve your banking, lending, and wealth management needs.
Go to the
Danny
Menace.
Fisher to stand his ground, not allow the Wichita striker to turn him. Kwan Zamora.
Back to Fisher. And over. Antwi. Up in the middle. Kamatani right there.
That's a great ball from Alberto Suarez. If Kamatani can just take that in his stride, maybe take that touch a little forward, could have put himself one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
Inside Moses Mensah. Working that left side. Dwyer went down, no back up. And there's a foul on Wichita.
Another opportunity here for the Menace, another set piece. Another opportunity for Jordan Skelton, Alberto Suarez to try and get on the end of one of these.
Overhanded, over wide.
That's a great ball into a dangerous area. Danny Fisher with that left foot. In swinging cross. Alberto Suarez just trying to direct that towards the goal. Got maybe a little too much on the header.
It didn't look like he kind of got squared back around like he wanted to direct it, but not that delivery. And set for a goal kick here from Walid Baru. He's not been as busy tonight as he was the other night.
No, he's not had as many balls to pick up out the goal today, has he?
Made a real nice save down here with his hand. That's in. Oh, Kamatani.
That's a great ball coming in from that right-hand side. I think that's Nazim Bartman again with the delivery. Hugo, I feel like just needs to anticipate that a little bit sooner. Get himself in that dangerous area. And connect with that ball and put it past the goalkeeper. He's definitely capable. Seen him do it.
Goal kick once again.
I'm sure that's something for him to learn once he watches this back. That's a great jump from Chandler O'Dwyer.
Knock it down. Good Ruth sends it up the right side.
Just can't quite control it. The pressure of Danny Fisher.
Tani. Landry drops it back. And defender steps in there. Menace turn it, head back the other way. Kamatani drops it back. Trying to put some pressure back on again.
Heading into the 65 minute, just over an hour gone. This is where the legs start to feel a little tired. The Menace got to keep that sharpness, keep that press intense. Try and keep the pressure on Wichita. As for Wichita, they'll be feeling leggy too, feeling the heat. I know they trained yesterday in 100-degree heat. I'm sure they'll be feeling the pressure from Des Moines as we get into this last third of the game.
Yeah, that was our warmest day of the year so far.
That was a hot one, yeah.
Broke the old record of 94 in Des Moines.
Saw some lightning and it wasn't even raining. That's the first time I've seen some.
That happens sometimes,
heat
yeah.
lightning.
You get that heat lightning, yeah.
I wondered what was going on. I got a bit scared. Not gonna lie.
And I saw that and I was hoping there'd be some rain in it, but not much to speak of.
Chandler there, opening a lot of space in the pocket. If we can just find him, he's still there. Can't quite get him on the ball.
Over. Out wide. Knocked away in the middle. Both teams seem a little bit of more of an urgency here now.
Yep. Wichita may be starting to think about, can they get something out of this game? They can keep defending. Maybe give it a last little push into the last quarter. Try and get a set piece, something to play off. Maybe get an equaliser going into the last part of this game. Des Moines got to be careful. 1-0 is a very dangerous scoreline. They have to treat the game as if it's a 0-0. Try and give themselves some comfort.
Around the defender, but it goes out for a goal kick.
Defending much better this game, Wichita, keeping their line straight. In connection with each other. Very difficult to get in behind, get through the middle.
Foul on the Menace. Got a crazy fly over here. It's bothered me. I don't know where that came from.
As long as it's not a spider, I can put up with that. Spider. If it was a spider, I'm sorry, Dar.
Well, the spiders catch the flies, so that's the good thing. But
yeah, I'm afraid the headset would be off if that was the case. Won't see me in here.
And blocked there. Menace chance to counter here. And good job defending that. Back by Landry.
Again, there's a swarm of Menace players killing the space.
We'll go back to the Menace. Drops it back now.
And that's Nazim gone down on his near side. Suffering from a bit of cramp maybe.
Yeah,
I see him stretching out there. I see a substitute preparing on the far side. I think that's Stormstrongen. My eyes aren't too good.
You might have, well, the
binoculars
lighting's a
out.
little
There we
different
go.
here.
We get a water break real quick. Did you manage to see through those binoculars? Could do with a pair of them.
That is Stormstrongen over there. Yeah, I think you're right too that it's picked up the pace a little bit, and they're going to start to see that as the minutes build up here.
Yeah,
kind of wear on the legs, get a little heavier.
They're going to be pushing maybe for another goal. Wichita going to defend, maybe even catch them on the counter-attack. Maybe see a lot more space opening up in the middle of the park. Maybe even out wide. Remains to be seen. 20 minutes to go, the Menace. Try and keep that clean sheet going into the next game. Wichita, as they said earlier in the game, got nothing to lose today. A point for them. Be a good result on the road.
And the longer you hold that close, the more chance you got to get a goal here late maybe, or even it up, and then that kind of changes things dramatically then. I wonder how hot it is in there for the Maniac.
Oh, I would not like to be the Maniac today. Hope he's got AC in there.
What's that?
Hope he's got AC in that costume.
Yeah. And they'll put it back into play here after the water break. Final 20 minutes. Mensa.
It's great footwork.
Yeah, right between the defenders. He draws a lot of them here.
Still manages to come out with the ball.
Up ahead, Strongen. Menace will keep it.
Very talented boy, Moses Mensah, out of Campbell University. Dominant on the Division 1 college scene and that left back position. Bringing his talents to the Moines Menace. It's definitely one to watch. I know he's in and around the top prospects. Number 3, I believe.
Drops it back there. And that'll stay with the Menace still. Skelton. Take it to the right side up there. Good work over there on the far side. Menace will get the throw again. Go over to Fisher. Up over the top for Kamatani. Header right to the keeper.
It's a lot of work to do there for Hugo Kamatani. Done really well to get a good connection. Guide that on target. The ball was going away from goal, as was he. Done well to get up.
Peru misjudges that at all. It was kind of on the rise a little bit. It might have snuck over him, but he made a good play on it.
It's got pressure from Stefan Twee, but he does very well to evade that.
And Skelton sends it out, but it'll be a corner here for Wichita. Their first corner of the night.
Yeah, I see players warming up there for the Menace. Alexi Morel, Rashawn Walks. 2 very energetic forwards. Maybe able to come and affect the game in some capacity today.
Swinging in, and right there is Holden Trent.
That's great hands from Holden Trent. Not had a lot to do today, but comes up when he needs to. Could have very easily have fallen into a goal from a header.
Out of the way, Kamatani. Must be those fluorescent gloves.
Yes, safe hands. He'd be getting a lot of stick from me if he managed to drop a ball wearing those gloves. I know he's happy today wearing a short sleeve jersey.
Up in the middle. There's the Red Army drums again.
Oh, they found them.
Mensa. And that'll be a corner for the Menace. Red Army sensing possibly another goal here off the set piece. Swinging in, headed out.
It is important for corner takers to be at least clearing the first man. Try and get that ball in an area where, like Jordan Skelton, can go and attack that in the air.
Trent sends it over to the right side. Menace working the ball. And it'll stay with the Menace. Over there, throw it in.
Once again, Wichita packing that penalty area, all but Kwan. Inside that penalty area.
Hanging in there and off the defender. Kept alive, Mensa. And that'll be a throw in for the Menace.
We've seen the long throw from Zion Andrade earlier in the game.
And he's able to get it in there deep.
There it is again.
Another one. Oh, just couldn't turn on that.
Yeah, I think that's Chandler O'Dwyer with the opportunity. He could have just let that ball drop a little more, a few inches. Could have maybe been able to get his foot over the ball.
It's Wichita trying their own counter here. It's going to roll out. Back to the Menace. 77th minute here. Menace up 1-0 still. Trying to keep the record perfect. It would be 8-0 if they get this win.
Yeah, I think I see Rashawn Marks there getting ready to come on. Preparing his match jersey. Brings a lot of pace, a lot of dynamic into that front three positions. One thing you'll get out of Rashawn is that constant pace, pressing the defenders, trying to cause mistakes, win the ball high up the field, and capitalize on that.
And especially as we talked about this stage of the game when they're starting to get a little tired legs.
That's it, yeah. It's a good time to bring him on.
And back to Holden Trent. That'll be a foul against Wichita. Menace will take the free kick. Put it in play quickly.
See a lot of pressure there from Wichita. Something we haven't been seeing that much.
That goes back out to the Menace.
Instruction there. Trying to give him a hug, I think.
Got the foul. A little extra emphasis added. Down by Mensa. He turns it up ahead. Andrade. Was going to shoot it up there for Kamatani.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a very, very tight space, tight angle to execute that pass. Trying to find Hugo Kamatani in behind. There's not a lot of space in behind for that pass to go in. Be a special ball if it did.
Kick. Good header up ahead to Kamatani. Kamatani still working it. Chases it down. And goal kick.
He's trying to win the penalty there. Hugo Kamatani felt some contact into his back. Maybe could have had a case. Not too sure about that one.
Has not been a real physical matchup.
Oh, you're
tonight.
right.
They've been, for time there when they picked up the speed, but really hasn't been all that physical. Not like last night where we had a red card right away and then several yellow cards.
Yeah.
But
it's been a quiet one today.
I think a lot of frustration for Wichita in that game once they got behind.
They've done well here today. They may well be losing and haven't really caused much threat. Maybe one or two from set pieces, but defended very well considering the recent performance on Wednesday. Kept their shape very well.
And then the final 10 minutes here. And Holden Trent goes up high. Fisher now brings it up the left side, up to Mensa. Over the top, almost through to Kamatani, but
Small, great vision. Alberto Suarez nearly executing a very complicated pass, I should say. That's great composure from Danny Fisher.
Way to cut back, get it under control.
Especially with some pressure on his back. And Juan Zamora.
Up the sideline. Keep it alive. Give back. And couldn't quite, ran out of room down there.
Oh, saw a lot of space down this side. They found it now. Can't quite take it in his grasp.
Pedro overran it just a little bit.
That was a serious opportunity there. Found himself in a lot of space with no defenders. It's a good ball.
Over the top, and that'll go out.
Menace needs to be careful here, leaving big spaces like that open. Have to be aware. Cover that space. Got to be careful now. 1-0 going into the last 5-10 minutes. Can't get complacent.
Wonkus coming on.
Entered the game in that wide area. I think it was Nick Phipps being replaced.
Onside up ahead. And that goes out back to Wichita. Wichita turns it. trying to go to the corner. Back the other way.
Approaching the final 5 minutes here. Priority has to be that clean sheet at this stage. Manage the game well. Get those 3 points and take the Menace to an 8-0 record. You don't want to make any silly mistakes at this stage of the game.
Work it outside, down to the corner, and
there we see that pace, that positivity from Rashawn, trying to get back, trying to get past not just one but two defenders, try and get himself into a position where he can cross that ball. Does very well to win a set piece high up the field.
Free kick there.
Danny Fisher's left foot going over to take this. What you want to see from this sort of area is a free kick to be pushed in there with a lot of power. Try and aim for the goal almost, that back post, and try and get a little touch.
Here we go. Swinging in toward the goal, headed high and out. It'll be corner for the Menace. Their fifth corner here of the second half.
Alexi Morel's getting ready to come on. The last few moments of the game. It's replaced by Zion Andrade. Played well today, Zion. Scored a goal. So far, he's got the game winner tonight. As Alexi enters the field.
Swinging in, down, ow! Almost able to sneak it in by.
Yeah, Chandler again, can't quite seem to get his foot over the ball, maybe leaning back a little. It's always difficult when you're off balance.
No pressure on the Menace. Wichita trying to get it out of there, and shirt tugging on both sides.
Strong in, just pulling it back, stopping the counter attack from happening. We call that professional foul. It's one that you probably don't mind taking for the team if it stops a dangerous attack.
Baru, big boot. Now the Menace turn it. Ooh, right into the defender. Landry still going.
Well recovered by Chandler to help his team out. Win that ball back.
Holden Trent comes out, falls on it. Takes his time here as we're in the final 2 minutes of regulation. Don't think there'll be a lot of extra time. We didn't have a lot of stoppages here in this half.
That's why I thought first half, and we got 5 minutes.
Well, we did have more injuries there, though.
I'm expecting, my guess is 25 extra minutes.
25 extra. I'm going to go with 1.
Yeah, you might be a bit right.
That's it. You ever watch The Price is Right? In the showcase, one guy goes high and you want to go under him to get the prize.
You might be a little closer this time.
Drop it back. And just a little too much. Looking for Mensa up there.
And last few moments now, the priority as I said before, has to be that clean sheet. To manage the game well, do what you need to do to get this 3 points over the line. Keep the ball, not give away any silly fouls in dangerous areas.
Landry over to Bidru. Up high. Turner sends it to the left. Wichita setting it up. Send it over. Pushing going on in there, but headed back by Landry, but Holden Trent right there.
And it's another shot on target for Wichita. If he could have just guided that header either side of Holden Trent, could have been in trouble.
Final minute of regulation winding down. And there's the foul.
It's a great hold-up play again from the number 9. Wins a very important free kick inside the opponent's half. 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Well, that's closer than 25, so I win the prize.
I was pretty confident with my guess. Don't know where you got 4 minutes from.
Menace working it in, looking for maybe one more. A little icing on the cake here. Here's a foul again on Wichita.
And Alexi Morel, Chandler O'Dwyer, Moses Mensah working the ball down this left-hand side. Did well to keep the ball. Just got to see the game out now at this point, kill the clock.
Dwyer will set it up for the free kick.
It's an interesting one. Do you go for goal right now, or do you try and keep the ball?
Drop it back in there. Up over, good ball, headed to the keeper.
Got to get back here to Menace. Got to defend as a team.
There's a foul again on Wichita. I thought those kids were leaving, but I think they're just going down ready to get autographs.
Yeah, that's it.
A little too tight to leave yet, but I think they're heading down there with posters to get autographs after the match. Up over the middle. Good job to head that back. Man tweak. That'll stay with the Menace.
Good management here from the Menace players. Just have to focus on keeping the ball as further up the field as they can. It's not long left, surely. It's another win for the Menace. I did think that was a Menace throw.
There they go to Wichita, but Skelton heads it up. To Kamatani.
As well to keep the ball in the corner. Talented boy, fast feet. Dancing through the defenders.
There's the throw. Back to the Menace again. Clock winding down here. What will be victory number 8 for the Menace? There's a goal kick. We'll go back to Wichita. And there's the final whistle. The Menace will go to 8-0 with a 1-0 win here tonight over Wichita. And take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap this up after this on CISN.TV.
Used vehicles are created equal.
DeArmond certified used vehicles have a big advantage. All makes and models 2011 or newer with under 75,000 miles receive a 175-point inspection, Carfax report, 2 oil changes, collision deductible coverage, and wheel, dent, and windshield repair.
Also, all DeArmond certified come with 2 warranties. A 1-year 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper and a 2-year 100,000-mile powertrain. Only sold at the all-new DeArmond Ford Indianola.
Pizza by the rules? No thanks. That's never been our style. At Fong's, we're all about making great pizza with handmade crust and premium toppings. From a new spin on the classics and truly Iowan originals to our world-famous crab rangoon, this is how Fong's does pizza. Side your pizza with one of our signature appetizers and a tiki drink. Eat in or take out. Ankeny, Drake neighborhood on Forest, and downtown. Fong's Pizza.
Obsessively, relentlessly. That's what you can always expect, even when faced with the unexpected. It's a service we take seriously, providing comfort in the rain, tools to help you save, a helping hand along the way, and from a safe distance away. Delivering the energy you need while going the extra mile. Regardless of the times, our team remains committed to you.
With over 260 beers on tap, El Bait Shop isn't just another craft beer bar. It's the best. Beer lovers know. El Bait Shop, 200 Southwest 2nd, Des Moines.
Here at Valley Stadium, the Menace 1-0 over FC Wichita. Dardaniel Tsunami with me here, and kind of a workmanlike effort to here tonight, but they got the job done. And 25th minute, Zion Andrade with the goal there, and wins a win. 1-0 win is I just keeps it.
Yeah, you said it. Wins a win.
8-0 here for the Menace. Going into this one, they got to see a lot of different players here tonight, see some of their talent out there, and just a good victory here for the Menace.
Yep, 1-0, clean sheet. Going into a tough run of games to close the regular season. Still 8-0. They'll take a lot of confidence from that. The game wasn't perfect for the Menace. Kept the ball very, very well. Felt like they could have been a little more aggressive at times in their movements forward, but they'll go into tomorrow focusing on next week, taking this win into that, and they'll be very happy with tonight.
Yep, and they'll go on the road to play Wichita on the 24th on a Thursday, and so another game back on the road, and then at Chicago. So some tough things coming up here.
Yep.
For the Menace, as you see there. Menace at, well, that'll be the game back here on July 7th, our next home game, which we'll have here because they'll have 2 on the road and then back here at home with Chicago United. We'll know then, how they stack up with Chicago and how it goes, and that could be an interesting game in the second matchup there with them.
That'll definitely be a game to come to for the fans. Chicago, Des Moines, both unbeaten. And if it stays that way on the 7th of July, that'll definitely be one to come and watch.
All right, well, it's autograph time down on the field here for the fans, as appreciative of the win here again tonight. And thank you for sitting in. Great working with you. And
yeah, I've loved it. I've enjoyed it, I appreciate the opportunity.
Good luck on the road. I'll have to check in with you when on the next time back and get some more nuggets of any
I'll come say hello and
secret things that happened on the road there. You can tell me.
Yep, for sure. I'll come say hello.
All right. So again, the final tonight, the Menace go to 8-0, stay on top of the division here with the 1-0 win over FC Wichita. Thanks to the entire crew tonight here. That's going to wrap it up on CISN.TV.